One of the areas we get a lot of questions in is the I-9 audit. Now, not very many companies in any given year are audited by the U.S. Immigration Service, by ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. A lot of employers get very confused about what they need to do at that point. The first thing you should do is, one, call your lawyer. Call your immigration lawyer and say, hey, ICE is here, what should we do? Every good immigration lawyer will tell you to say, sign the document and send ICE on their way. Tell them you will respond within the 3-day time frame. And then you meet with your immigration lawyer that day or the next day to get your I-9s in order to get them to the Immigration Service, the ICE, in time so that the audit can begin. Now, hopefully you as an employer have done I-9 internal audits and you've corrected your I-9s. But not having I-9s is a major problem, and a lot of employers don't even understand what an I-9 is. If you're that type of employer that has employees but doesn't have I-9s, now's the time to get those done. Even though you might be fined later in an audit for not initially doing them, you will have shown good faith in doing them when you learned of your mistake. But for many employers that do I-9s, it is the world's most complicated 2-page form. You would think, all I'm doing is verifying somebody's employment. All I'm doing is verifying their identity. There are over 45 ways to make a mistake on that stupid 2-page form. So you should be doing an internal audit or contracting with outside counsel to come in if you've got enough cases, enough I-9s, to make sure you've done them correctly and correct them in a timely fashion. But if you get to the point where you have made mistakes and ICE comes in, you need counsel to assist you in the litigation process. Whenever ICE offers to settle your case or offers to fine you, they're not going to give you a good offer. Like everything else in life, they're going to give you their top-end dollar. It doesn't mean you need to pay them that money. That's why in virtually all cases with immigration, you want to say, hey, I want to go to court. I want to go to the court that hears these decisions in these cases. And once you go to that court, it's almost guaranteed, unless you've really done a bad job on your I-9s or you've intentionally hired undocumented workers, that you're going to get a better settlement offer. But at the end of the day, if you've made mistakes on the I-9, those are real penalties and real dollars you are going to end up paying. The best thing you can do to avoid that now is to make sure you are in strict compliance with the law. Get outside counsel who knows about doing immigration I-9 audits and ensure that you're doing the things exactly the way immigration wants them done. When you do that, you minimize both your chances of being audited and any fines you may pay at the back end.